Red Star just made this Jared Butler move official. Huge signing by Crvena Zvezda, injury-plagued team that definitely needed some boost in their backcourt. And it's not just a boost, it's a huge signing for Red Star.
Boost, a replacement is not the words that we should use when we're talking about Jared Butler, at least from the way me and Augustus feel. We feel like this is a guy who might be one of the top guys in the EuroLeague, and only because his role in the NBA does not fit the teams. He is primarily more like a scorer guy, playmaker, and not necessarily a guy you would have off the bench. He hasn't had a spot this season, and now he's coming over. I think it's one of the most talented guys to come over since I don't really know, offensively speaking, since I don't know who. Maybe Kendrick Nunn even. Big statements, I know.
That's bold, but if I was a Zvezda fan, I would be really excited about this move. He's only 24 years old. And
25.
This also...
Just to clarify, 25.
25, but yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Super young guy coming into the EuroLeague. That's where NBA, I guess, is headed now. If you don't bring yourself to the position where you can sign a long-term deal, you are quickly just replaced by a cheaper and a younger version. And if you are not a defensive-minded role player, you can quickly become, out of the NBA. And this happened, but I think he's a perfect addition. I think he's what Zvezda needed. He's very good with the ball. He can score off the dribble. He can make a floater. He's a good pick-and-roll player. These are the areas where Zvezda lacked. And, Dyson Carter is out with a super severe injury. And, Zvezda are not sure if he's going to come back anytime. So they definitely needed someone. And
Devonta Graham is not playing as well.
Exactly.
So.
Isaiah Canaan is out for the whole season. So he will find a spot. He fits perfectly, with Nuora, with Cody Miller-McIntyre. He adds just a different type of offensive profile to Zvezda. I think they should be excited. And, I said before the season that Zvezda are not making the playoffs. I might want to change that after they added Jared Butler.
And what really matters here is that they were first to sign him, because let's remember how many teams are right now struggling with their guard rotations and are looking for a guard. There's probably 4 teams in my eyes.
One front office member told me 8 teams wanted Jared Butler.
I mean,
there we go.
I wanted to ask Donatas, probably every team that needs a guard right now wanted him as one of the top options, because this guy is that good. I was surprised that he did not get signed by the NBA team. He had 35 points
a week ago.
Like a week
ago,
or 2
35
ago.
points in the preseason game.
Yeah, and he looked...
2 days later, he got cut.
But that's just the NBA,
Yeah.
They will choose a more defensive-oriented guy, Jordan Goodwin, instead of Jared Butler, just because of that.
But Donatas, you brought up, actually, Jared Butler's name maybe 2 days ago. So you said there was interest already. How close were they to signing him? Zvezda was at that point when we were speaking, or was this a new development? Because you said Jared Butler is a name that we could consider for Partizan, I think. Because there's interest, as you said.
At that point, Zvezda was pushing too hard. And Partizan was on the market for a guard probably, but at the same time, I didn't hear that, they were exploring him. From what I knew from the beginning, it was Zvezda pushing, doing the most to get him there. And he was basically cut from the Phoenix Suns. He didn't make the roster basically because of the salary cap reasons. Probably you remember last year, something like that happened with Lonnie Walker and Boston. So they had to cut him. He went to the G League, or that was the initial plan. So basically that's what happened with Devonta Graham. And I have a feedback from a couple different decision makers in the EuroLeague. One said that he will be a big-time player in the EuroLeague. Another one said that he has potential to be the face of the EuroLeague. in the upcoming years.
That's what I said, and you guys were like,
That says something about the upsides of the guy. He played 4 NBA seasons, averaged almost 7 points in less than 40 minutes of action. Last year, he was posting 9 points, 1.8 rebounds, and 3.7 assists for the Philadelphia Sixers and Washington Wizards. Huge signing. He had some rare heart issues. He got an exception from the NBA to play. Having these issues, some rare heart disease and the heart condition that he had. That's why he was basically red flagged by the NBA scouts before the NBA draft. Let's not forget he won the NCAA with Baylor right before being drafted 40 in 2021 NBA draft, and he scored 22 points and had 7 assists in the final game. He has some, let's say, questions about his knees, but who doesn't? Who doesn't in the EuroLeague?
Which NBA guy who comes to the Europe doesn't have questions about knees? Like
there is a reason why they're here.
Yeah. But I mean, he's not maybe a huge athlete.
Exactly what I wanted to say.
But just a great all-around skill that this guy has offensively. Defensively, not perfect, but I think, Zvezda have more than enough great defenders around him to actually hide his small weaknesses, on defense if needed. So
even the word short wasn't that bad here, because he's not the tallest guy, not the biggest body, yet doesn't have the longest arms, let's say. I think it's like 197 his reaches, so essentially his wingspan. So essentially he's more lenient on his lateral speed when it comes to defense. He has quick hands, active hands, because even in his college days, he was averaging 1.5 steals per game. That's when he was playing 30 minutes a game for that team that he was in. Last season for Sixers also 1.1 steals per game. So he has that, let's say, instinct to go for the ball if you're not being careful. And I think he fits that defensive mindset of Zvezda. But like you said, not his biggest asset. Another asset that I just wanted to say when you said all around very skilled, but his ball handling. I haven't seen many guys come in to the EuroLeague with a deep bag of dribble moves, and when I see one, I'm happy, and I'm seeing one because he not just creates for himself in the ISO, but just flashy moves, quick, finding teammates. He's not like the best passer, but he'll find that obvious pass if he needs to. And like you guys mentioned already, the pick and roll game, I think the Zvezda's bigs will be happy from these lob passes that he throws up.
Yeah,
Sasha will be happy as well. Sasha Bradovic, let's not forget his time in Monaco. He had, 17 guards in his backcourt, and he needed all of them, basically. He loves to play small ball, actually, although Zvezda has a lot of size. In Monaco, you remember him playing 3 guards, 3 ball handlers in the same lineup. It's not like that it's going to change the way Zvezda looks, but he always wanted guys like Jared Butler. And he proved that he can utilize those guys like Okobo, Lloyd, and I'm not even talking about Mike James, to their best abilities.
Imagine now you can play a lineup of Cody, Jared Butler, Jordan Nwora at the 3. I mean, you mentioned Sasha loves small ball, but you can actually play small ball with like Shemi Ojale and Chima Moneke
at the 5,
at the 4 and 5. So that's also a small ball you can use. Just a very needed, I think, addition to an injury depleted team, and that's not just, let's say, a replacement. That's a really big time addition for Crvena Zvezda.
We're celebrating the arrival of Jared Butler to the EuroLeague. He is the guy who has potential to be the guy for the many years to come. Huge player to follow, that's for sure.
Absolutely.